Oh, what's going on this morning? How are y'all doing today? It is a beautiful day today. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. It's just a beautiful day. Just being outside, enjoying the garden, enjoying one another, and just seeing what else could be done, what needs to be picked. We just picked some beans. Let me show you guys what we got going on over here. But before we go into the garden, I wanted to show you I've moved some things. Right now I have 5 of the berry bushes moved. I have one more to go. Well, make it 2, because when I was moving one of the blackberry bush, when I was moving one, the root kind of pulled away from the cluster of roots. So hopefully, right here what we got, hopefully I'll be able to put this in the ground. I got it right now in a bucket of water. But this is what we're looking at right here. Yeah. So like I said, I got it in a bucket of water. So I'll try to put that in the ground today. I don't want to, yeah, I want to go ahead and put that in the ground today. But I'll do that off camera. So as you can see, I have, okay, we did the blueberry. We got our blackberry right there that I moved. That right there is a black raspberry that I moved. Then we have another blueberry right there. And then right there are 3 little primocane blackberries. The conservatory, or the wild side, this thing has been producing these cherry tomatoes like you wouldn't believe. I'll have to take you upstairs and show you so far what we've gotten. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are inside the mansion, and I'm going to show you what we pulled from the compost area that we didn't touch this year, other than pulling fruit from it. And this is the second go around. This is the second time I harvest from there. This is what we got right here. Let me lay this on the table. We got our bag here, and this is what we got right here. A beautiful harvest of these little cherry tomatoes. I didn't know, but we got these down in there. These tomatoes down in there too. Some of them is split though, you know. But these tomatoes, which are good for making sauces. And so that's pretty much the harvest we received. Very nice harvest. I can do some things with that. My wife can do some things with that. When I say I can do some things, I mean we, meaning her, can do some can do some things with that. And yeah. So that one's really split, so we'll go ahead and peel that one off and throw that away. Now I will say one thing about this. Okay. This with the squash. I didn't think about this when it started growing and producing the squash, but the squash bugs, wee, yes, there are a lot of them. So one of the things we did to kind of deter is the squash bugs is we used soapy water. From what I understand, soapy water kills them, or the white ones, the baby ones. But the adults, we basically had our sons out here going through here picking them and throwing them in dish soap. Come up here, we had a bucket of dish soap here. As you can see, it doesn't look very appetizing, but you got a lot, and there's a few lanternflies in there, but the majority of these yokers in here are squash bugs. So it's been quite busy on the homestead. We got our watermelon looking really good. So far we have one nice size one. I can't wait to sink my teeth into it. And we have a groundhog, so we got to keep that joker suppressed. If you have a groundhog, if you're in the neighborhood to do it, and if you have a gun, I mean, get one. That'll kill them. I don't have a trap or anything like that, so I have a pellet gun. It's a pretty powerful pellet gun. It doesn't necessarily kill them, but it stings. I mean, they flop around in the yard. It stings them, and then they go into their hole or they run off somewhere. And once I hit them about 2-3 times, you don't see them, and you don't see that one particular one for a while. And then another one may come out 3-4 weeks later. Then you sting him, and he goes. So if you got the money to purchase a real good pellet gun, I mean, a real gun is better, but I can't. I got neighbors on the side, the back, this side. I can't. You're not supposed to shoot a gun toward people's houses. So we're trying to keep the groundhog at bay so he don't mess with our watermelon. Last year he got into our watermelon, one of them, and I was not happy. But we did get a bountiful harvest though. We did get a good harvest of watermelon, so I can't complain there. This is what we're looking at. We got our big watermelon right here. The tendril looks, I mean, it's not even close to being ready. So that thing is still coming along. There you go. There you go. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. We got a couple over here. These things are hard to see too. Got a couple over here. Yeah, we got one here, and we got one here. Yeah, camouflage those bad boys so nobody can see it. We got one over here as well. One down in here. Yeah, perfect. So let me take you in the garden, show you what we working with right now. Yeah, look at our peppers. Look at our peppers. These bad boys, they looking good. They are looking good. They are looking good. Very good. Got some nice sized peppers going on over here. We've been eating off of this here. The bugs have been enjoying a little bit of it, but we've been eating off of this. As you can see, we kind of been plucking it. And the beautiful thing about this, it regrows, and it's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful partnership between us and these plants. That's also a pepper right there. As you can see, look at there. Oh, that's beautiful. That's ready to be harvested. So we will definitely do some harvesting on that. Our tomatoes over there. If you haven't seen the Florida weave that we've been doing, the video of the Florida weaving that we've been doing on our tomatoes, this is pretty much what happens when you do the Florida weave. They don't bend over. They pretty much stay in that nice saluted position because the string that you put around them is nice and tight, and it doesn't give them time to bend over and that kind of thing. And you can see they're kind of flat, right going down. That's what you want. And not to mention the fact that the way my wife pruned them, you can see all the fruit hanging. Boom, boom. Look at all those tomatoes. Boom, boom. Now I just plucked 2 today. Hopefully these things start getting ripe. But we're going to do this year is when they start turning any type of pinkish or yellowish or whatever color they, are, we're going to go ahead and pull them. Right now everything's green. We're going to go ahead and pull them when they start to get any type of color to them, because they'll fully ripen in the kitchen, sitting on the windowsill. Yeah, so those are our tomatoes there. I tell you, the Florida weave, I think that's the best thing since sliced bread when it comes to tomatoes, and pruning, of course, as you can see. All right, this is right here. This is our squash section. We look like we got our patty pan. It looked like a little spaceship. We got that. My wife has done picked, about 8 of these bad boys off so far? And right over here, we haven't received any zucchini yet. This is our Coco Zale zucchini. But you can see the flowers starting to do something, which is good. So we got our patty pan, Coco Zale, squash, zucchini, and it's looking really good. Right here, we're looking at beans. We're looking at beans. Somebody else is looking at beans too. What you doing, buddy? Now, these are our beans, bud. Now, I'll let you have a little bit, but you can't just take over now. And we got a few beans in here. And right in here, we got another bean that's going up. These are purple beans. I don't know what the names of them are, of these. But these are the ones that have the purple color to them. So, and they're going right on up. Very nice. I built this trellis for my wife from the wood that came from back there. Yeah, and just basically screwed some side pieces and made like a teepee for these beans to grow up. And I tell you, these beans seem to love it. They love it because they are definitely growing up it. Yeah, we got beans over here as well. So we definitely got plenty of beans. We won't have to buy beans from the store for a while. Then we have our beds. We got these two beds here rolling. We got our lettuce. We had some of that the other night. Oh, it was so delicious. So delicious. I mean, you cannot beat garden food. You can't do it. We got our, I'm not sure, I can't recall what this is at the moment, but the bugs they kind of tore it up. I mean, tore it up. So this will probably need to come out. Yeah, so let me go ahead and pull that. There we go. There we go. Yep. Toss it over to the back, to the grave, where flowers go, where vegetables go. All right, bud. In you go. Got a comfrey going on. This right here grows quick. It grows fast. The flowers are pretty. The bees love it. So this is a good plant to grow to bring in bees. It also has some other beneficial properties to it. If you know how to work it, this thing is it's a very good plant to have in your garden. Okay, right here, this is where we have our asparagus, and right now it's just soaking and getting energy to get thicker and more sweeter and more robust. Because I mean, look, see how thin that is? Yeah, as the years go by, it will get thicker and thicker and thicker. So everything's looking real good here. Now we have harvested from this, and I tell you, the asparagus that comes from this, man, the garden, it's got a sweetness to it. I guess this is the first time I've really tried garden asparagus, but there's a sweetness to it. It ain't nothing like the store. I mean, nothing like the store. We got these cucumbers here that they're not doing too bad. We haven't really gotten a lot of them yet. They just started. You know, we just kind of started them. They're the silver slicers, and they kind of got a neon green skin to them, and the skin is very thin, but it tastes very good. This is the first time ever trying these type of cucumbers, and I must say they taste very good. Got ourselves a little watermelon right in here. This is inside the fence. And we got a little watermelon going. This is inside the fence. Got another one going right there. You know, just in case. This is kind of the security blanket, if you will, just in case the ones outside the fence don't do what we want, we still will have some watermelon. Got our sunflowers kicking off right in here to attract bees. We really haven't seen much bees this year. I mean, it's like the bees have just taken a vacation, which I know that ain't true. But yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of bees. We did start our garden kind of late. So, I mean, that may be. And when they came over to the garden, there wasn't nothing flowering. That could be, and they went elsewhere. But usually you if you're quiet and it's quiet around, you can hear buzzing of flying insects, mainly bees. But this year, you'll see one here, one there, but like last year, you could see them. I mean, they were just all in the garden. But this year, I don't know, something's different. Now, like I said, we did plant later. We didn't plant as early as we did last year, but bees are out. So it really, I wouldn't think it would matter, would it? Leave a comment down below and let brother know. Would it matter? But yeah. But anywho, that's how the garden's going thus far. And we've gotten a pretty good harvest from our garden so far, and we will continue to get a harvest. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for taking the time out y'all's day to check out the channel, use, reviews, and grow. I will holler at you guys in the next video.